How do we communicate our ideas across the ocean? If you live in New York City and you are having your garments produced in Ho Chi Minh City, then you will need to communicate your design ideas over a language and cultural divide thousands of miles away. All the details of your garment need to be communicated, understood, discussed, and brought to life by a team of people from a different culture speaking a different language. So how do we do it? With tech packs. A tech pack is a document that contains numbers, images, and text descriptions that a factory uses to produce what you want. Allow me to explain and show you. Do you have tech packs? If yes, then are your tech packs 20% complete, 60% complete, or 90% complete? My point is that many people contact me and say they have their tech packs done. Upon inspecting the tech packs, I learn that the tech packs are not finished. How can you know if your tech packs are complete? If a factory reads your tech pack and they have no further questions, then your tech pack is complete. I'm going to show you what tech packs look like and give you an idea of what goes into them. First time around, they're not easy to do. But like anything in life, the first time is the hardest. Tech packs are the key to success in the apparel industry, and they are an industry standard. So buckle down and accept the fact that you're going to have to learn about tech packs and master them. A rookie mistake is to think that the factory will make the tech packs for you. They won't, and I will explain why later. The solution is to get professional help. But first, let's go a little deeper into why tech packs are important. Let's say you're doing quality control checks on the first day that production starts in the factory. You grab a garment off the sewing line to check. The instructions on the care label are wrong. Is it a big problem? Who's at fault? You check the tech pack and see that the factory wrote exactly as is written in the tech pack. In this case, whoever created the tech packs is at fault. In this case, it would be you, the brand owner. So you have to accept or pay more to fix the problem. The factory followed the tech pack's instructions correctly. Then you notice that the sleeve length is 10 centimeters. You check the measurement chart in the tech pack and the measurement should be 12 centimeters. This is a big problem. The factory is clearly at fault. The factory did not follow the tech pack instructions. The factory needs to fix the problem at any cost. Tech packs come in handy when problems arise. It's easy to determine who is at fault and avoid he said, she said arguments that lead to nowhere. Tech packs help resolve problems. They help resolve misunderstandings. And if you do everything correctly, all these mistakes should be caught early on because they're written down and clearly, easily seen. Imagine you have 7 styles in your collection. Read together with me. Women's tracksuit, a woman's bra top, a woman's leggings, a man's t-shirt, a man's board short, a man's hoodie, and a woman's hoodie. The question is, how many tech packs do you need in this case? And the answer is 7. The reason is that each style has different measurements. Let's say you want the tracksuit to have 4 colors. Do you need 1 tech pack for each color? The answer is no. All 4 colors share the same measurement chart. You only need 1 tech pack per tracksuit. You only need 1 tech pack per style, and a style is defined by its unique measurement chart. This is what a measurement page in a tech pack looks like. It is the most important page in a tech pack. The measurements are necessary for what's called the pattern, which determines the fit and fabric consumption, both extremely important. Each size has unique measurements that must be perfect. Note that M for medium is in red. This denotes that the M is the sample size. Note the column called tolerance on the right, TOL plus minus. This becomes very important during the quality control checks. Note the POM column on the left. POM stands for point of measurement. The POM letters go together with the point of measurement diagram. The point of measurement diagram is very important when checking measurements during quality control checks. If the point of measurements is not crystal clear, in other words, open to interpretation, then the factory can take the liberty to measure in their favor in case a measurement is out of spec. This diagram shows clearly exactly where to measure for each measurement. There is no standard tech pack. For example, this tech pack has the bill of materials on the cover page, but the bill of materials can be on any page. The sketch you see here is called a flat sketch, and every tech pack has flat sketches. If you are trained to use Adobe Illustrator or good at drawing by hand, then flat sketches are easy to do. Otherwise, you will have to hire someone to do your flat sketches. Note the column on the right called Supplier in the bill of materials. This is very helpful because if you have already sourced a supplier for individual components in the BOM, then you can clearly list their name to help out the factory. If you need help from the factory, then add the words "need factory to source." This helps during the initial meeting when you go over the tech pack and you let them know what you've already sourced and what you need help with. This visual bill of materials is not necessary. You don't see it all the time. But it helps if you have images of the exact or similar trims, accessories, and fabric that you want. The more information, the better. This is a callouts page. Callouts help bring attention to any details you consider very important and require detailed explanation. The construction page you see here lists technical details related to the type of stitches, their width, and stitches per inch. SA in the far right stands for seam allowance and is the distance between the edge of the fabric and the line of the stitching. This page requires deep technical knowledge, which is why I recommend you hire a professional if you want to make great tech packs. If you don't specify this information, then the factory will choose. Most of the time, the factory will make the right choice. But in case they don't, then can you complain? All these jackets have the same measurements, so they're part of one tech pack. The only difference is the color variations. Note the Pantone color codes. Pantone color codes is the industry standard way to define the exact color that you want. Pantone has a website where you can see all the colors with their respective codes. Include Pantone color codes in your tech pack every time you need to specify a color, not just for fabric, but for trims and accessories as well. Branding labels, size labels, and care labels need to be described in detail. The actual artwork will be provided separately by email by you. Do you see the note with an asterisk under the care label description? Please use stock label. If you are not sure and are willing to use stock labels or whatever the factory chooses, then specify in writing as you see here. Accessories are anything that get thrown in the trash when you unpack and put on the garment for the first time. Things like hang tags, poly bags, carton boxes, silica gel bags, tissue paper, or cardboard inserts. All of these accessories need to be described or illustrated, or else the factory will guess. Factories, they don't like to guess because then they are liable. Specify the dimensions, thickness, artwork placement, etc. The more information, the better. If you're not sure about the details, then again, state clearly, need factory's help. This page illustrates and describes the polybag. If there is print, then you need to provide the exact color using Pantone numbers and send the artwork separately by email. Polybags are either PP or PE. PP is polypropylene and PE is polyethylene. PP is more commonly used because it is 100% see-through, whereas PE is a little bit cloudy. If you don't care how the garment is folded, then forget about this page. But if you have specific folding procedures, then specify it in the tech pack like you see here. What is the value of a tech pack? With a tech pack in hand, you say to the factory, "Here's what we want. Please have a look at it. If there is anything not clear, please ask us. We will work with you until you understand it. Then quote us a price and make us a sample, please." You can email a tech pack to multiple factories and ask for a price quote. You will be comparing apples to apples when you get prices back. If you don't have tech packs, then basically you have to go and visit the factory multiple times to answer their questions and get all the details right. Tech packs are an extremely valuable communication tool. Here's what a backpack tech pack looks like. Note the size of the zipper in the zipper callout box. It's in the upper left-hand corner. You can see material and then size number 5. Zipper sizes come in number 3 size up to number 12 size. The higher the number, the bigger the zipper teeth. If you don't know exactly what kind of zipper you need, then get help from a professional. Size number 5 is a normal fashion jacket zipper size. But for example, a sturdy backpack might use zipper size number 8. Notice the webbing on the right side. In fact, there are many different kinds of webbing, different fiber compositions and different weaving structures, and of course different sizes and thicknesses. If you know, it's best to specify as many details as possible. If not, then write clearly, need factory recommendation. Notice that they call out the care label, which is great. But what is written on the care label? It is your responsibility to specify the care instructions. It could be a legal matter in the future if a customer returns your backpack because of some fault and turns out they didn't follow the care label instructions. So in fact, you're not liable, but that all depends on what's written on the care instruction label. The factory will not and should not write the care instructions for your backpack or garment. Is this page easy to understand? Is there a better way to present this detailed information? Here is a hat tech pack. In fact, this is a hat illustration, not really a tech pack. Notice that it is missing the measurement chart. It specifies gray, orange, and black color, but does not give the exact Pantone color. There are more than 10 shades of gray, for example. Factories can work with this design guide sheet, but the factory will be a bit frustrated and have to collect all the missing detailed information separately with you by email or some other means, which wastes time for both you and the factory. So my advice is have all the detailed information ready in advance, especially the measurements. And if you just don't know, then clearly state, I need help with this, and leave a space in the tech pack where that information can be inserted for future, for version 2, version 3, etc. Basically, the tech pack is like a to-do list. These are all the things that we need to talk about. These are all the points of information that have yet to be determined, and we need help filling them in. So you discuss, you fill it in, tech pack's updated, boom, done, check, move on to the next thing. This is a line sheet. It is not a tech pack. Don't make the rookie mistake thinking that this line sheet can replace a tech pack. This is also a line sheet and not a tech pack. If someone came to me with this and asked me to work with the factory, then I would refuse. Tech packs still need to be made, and they take time and money. The customer might say, oh, our business is growing and we will order 5,000 pieces per artwork. Well, if their business is really that big, then wouldn't it make business sense to hire a professional designer or garment technician to do the tech packs correctly? Now think about the math. These sets will cost $10 each, and they will sell them for, say, $20. So they double their money. So 5,000 units per design times 4 designs at $10 profit per garment is $200,000 gross profit, assuming they sell everything. So do you think they can afford to pay to have their tech packs done in advance by an experienced garment technician? I think so, and I think it's a smart idea. This is another example of more of a design guide. It's not a tech pack. It's a good start, but look at the measurement chart. The ranges in centimeters are big. This is unprofessional and will make you look like a rookie. In this case, they're bra cups, and bra cups have many options. This tech pack does not specify the details of the bra cups. This is more of a design concept sheet which you could give to a professional tech packer to begin the design and development phase, which includes making tech packs at the end. So, will factories make the tech packs for you? Absolutely not. Why not? Once you have the tech pack in your hand, then you can email the tech pack to any factory in the world to ask for a counter quote and sample, which is extremely valuable. Factories must make their own internal tech packs, but they will not give them to you. Factories are afraid that you will take their tech pack and go to the factory down the street to get a better price. Now do you see the value of a tech pack? Making tech packs is something factories don't offer as a service. Imagine you are making 1,000 t-shirts and your retail price is $25. Your make price or your landed duty paid price is $5. Potentially, you could gross $20 per t-shirt. That's $20,000. Does it make good business sense to spend $1,000 to get your tech packs done well? Also consider that the next time you want to produce a similar t-shirt, the tech pack can be reused. So how much does a tech pack cost? Here you can see one tech pack freelancer website. Her name is Belinda, and her website and company is called techpacks.co. She's offering a basic tech pack for $625 and an advanced tech pack for $1,295. I think her price is very reasonable, especially if you get to work with her face to face. If her prices are too high for you, then you can hire freelancers in India and Romania and Vietnam that will do tech packs for much less. But if you're not in those countries and you don't have the chance to work face to face with the tech packers, the experience and the value that you get out of paying for your tech packs goes down significantly. My advice is to find a local tech packer and work with them face to face, because as you're doing your tech packs, you're going to actually be making changes to your design, and the tech pack freelancer will ask you intelligent questions and give you knowledge about different kinds of options, different kinds of fabrics, different kinds of buttons, different kinds of poly bags, different kinds of everything. And that is of extreme value. Basically, the tech pack freelancer can help you with design and development as well as make your tech pack. But if you don't want to spend a lot of money, then try out the cheap ones first and see how far you get. And then send those tech packs to the factory and see how many questions the factory does or does not ask you once they get your tech pack. If they don't ask you any questions, well, then the tech pack is good. But if the factory comes back with tons of questions, it means that the tech pack is not complete. Every major city in the world has freelancers trained in garment technology. They know how to make apparel tech packs and help you pick and choose all the options that you want. Log into Google and search for baseball hat designer or backpack designer or leather bag designer. Contact them and ask for help with design and development. Specifically ask them to create your tech packs for you. Are tech packs legal documents? I like to think of them as legal documents, but they're not. They are not technically legal documents. I like to think of them as contracts. They are contracts between you and the factory. You are basically saying, this is what I want. All the information is in one place. Once production starts and problems arise, and they always do, the tech pack is the reference document for both sides. If there's a problem and it is serious, then refer back to the tech pack. Tech packs will help you find the root cause, know clearly who's responsible, and act as a starting point to negotiate a solution and move forward. In the next lesson, we will go over your quality control checklist. My advice is to prepare your quality control checklist in advance before you start your journey. Present yourself as professional. Hi, thanks for listening to the end. Can you see how producing your product in Vietnam will grow your business? Are you ready to grow? When is a good time to visit Vietnamese factories to get price quotes and samples? Contact us at VietnamFactoryTours.com for more information about our consulting, factory introductions, and tours. Hire us to get you inside and find the right factory fast. Thanks for listening and have a great day. Remember, thoughts are things. Where there's a will, there's a way. Welcome to Vietnam.